Hello everyone.
Hello, Heathlands at home, and welcome to this special edition of Themed Bingo.
Yeah, so this is one of our Christmas editions. So what we thought we'd do is we'd do a couple of these because it's a new Christmas bingo game we've got. So I'll just show you one of the bingo sheets. So it is indeed Christmas themed and Christmas bingo. Now, unlike our normal bingos where we'll get loads and loads of tiles out and then at different points people will win, on this one, by the time all the tiles come out, everyone will have got the same one because there's 25 tiles and there's 25 on each one. So it's all about getting lines and groups of lines, and then eventually everyone will win at the same point. So, yeah. Should it be nice and simple?
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. So I said we're going to do a couple of these, so hopefully 2 or 3. So this will be our first going out live today. And today is the 17th of December. So this should be live at 1:30 on YouTube, possibly Facebook, at the same time. So we will switch over to our game view, and you'll lose me for a minute. And there we go, there he is.
There you go.
So as I was saying to Mark before, in the centre of your bingo sheets, there's a tile that says, what's it say?
It says free space.
Free space. So we use it as our first tile. Everybody gets a free space.
The free space.
And the rest of them now will be random.
Now, in case you're wondering, what's with the big hat here?
Yeah, what is with the big hammer?
This is a very special hat,
Ooh.
which has possibly bingo tiles in it.
Oh, okay. So it's a special Christmassy hat with bingo tiles. And I hope everyone's appreciating the nice little Christmas jingles in the background.
So the first actual one of this bingo is ho ho ho.
Ho ho ho. Obviously we don't have facts about each of the ones. There's no facts about ho ho ho. It's Santa's favourite saying, obviously. But I do have some Christmassy facts. So I won't read them out after each one, but I'll do one every now and then. So the first Christmas fact. Christmas wasn't always December the 25th. Ooh. So, although Christmas it celebrates the birth of Christ, it doesn't actually mention the 25th of December anywhere in the Bible. In fact, some historians think Jesus was actually born in the springtime, not in the winter at all. So, it was only celebrated on December the 25th for the first time in 336 AD. So that was like 336 years after Christ was born. It's been on December 25th for a long time, but it's not actually Christ's birthday. There you go.
Well, I
Christmas
did not know
fact
that.
number 1.
Now moving on to the next one. We are doing 5 of these.
Yes.
And then we'll have a recap after each 5.
Christmas recap.
Next one is gingerbread.
The gingerbread man. Will always remind me of Shrek. His gumdrop buns.
Gingerbread man. Next up is cookies.
Cookies. Ooh. Left out for Santa, obviously. Got to have his snacks. Cookies and milk. Maybe a glass of whiskey, depending on. Some snacks for the reindeer, some carrots and that. Would you like another Christmas fact?
Yeah, sure, hit me.
So, fact number 2. Gifts have both Christian and pagan origins. For Christmas, gift giving mimics a present that the wise men gave to Jesus as a charitable giving thing. So, the ancient Saint Nicholas, the forerunner to Santa, however, he also gave gifts, and there was also roots in the pagan festival of Saturnalia, I think it's pronounced, where they gave offerings to the gods. So there was loads of different festival-y type things that gave presents, and so it all amalgamated into Christmas.
I see. Christmas cookies. Next up is, do you want to build a snowman?
No.
Oh.
No.
No.
You mentioned the Frozen. You want to build a snowman? No, we don't. All off himself. Right, so does that mark the end of our first part?
Unless do you count the free space as one?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay then.
So let's have a
Recap, cap.
First up was free space.
yeah. Everybody gets a free space.
Then we had a ho ho ho.
Santa's favourite saying. Oh ho ho.
Then we had a gingerbread man. Then we had some Christmas cookies.
Santa's favourite treat.
And then finally, do you want to build a snowman?
You just have to shoehorn Frozen in. You and your Disney.
Okay, try. Now we move on to round 2.
Okay.
First up is a Christmas wreath.
Christmas wreath to put on your door to make it look festive and jolly. Right, we'll do another Christmassy fact then. So Christmas fact number 3. Evergreens are an ancient tradition. That's evergreen trees. The iconic Christmas tree has lots of roots. Forgive the pun. It does actually say that in the writing as well. Forgive the pun. Ancient Egyptians used to mark the winter solstice by decorating their homes with green palms, while Romans celebrated Saturnalia with evergreen boughs. These green plants signified that the spring would come and bring new life. The first Christmas trees, as known today, started in Germany in the 16th century. What's that, 400 years ago? 500? There you go. Now you know about Christmas trees.
Christmas wreath. Next up is them jingle bells.
Jingle bells, jingles all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride an old horse up the sleigh. You do this now, on a horse up the sleigh. Ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
It doesn't make a
Ring any bell?
sound.
It doesn't.
No, for shame.
Cardboard bells don't ring.
Jingle bells. Next up is the man himself.
Santa. Or Saint Nicholas. Or Father Christmas. Plenty of other names. Old Saint Nick.
Santa. Next up is a little candle.
Candles. There's loads of different traditions with candles around Christmas, isn't there? Like, some of them you burn and they give like little markings down to count down the days to Christmas.
Yeah, that's
People
true.
like candles to remember people as well, in the remembrance. I think we should do a little fact in that as well. So this will be fact number 4. You can thank Prince Albert for your Christmas tree. Can you really? Christmas trees have German roots, but they really took off in popularity thanks to Queen Victoria and her husband, German Prince Consort Albert. In 1848, they were sketched standing in front of their tree with their children. The illustration went in the London News, which quickly made Christmas trees fashionable. There you go. Good old Queen Victoria.
And now the final one is a penguin.
Penguin. Nothing at all to do with Christmas. It just lives in the snow. Very cute though.
Plus, they have good jokes.
Go on then.
Oh, a joke?
You said they had good jokes. I was waiting for your
put
good
me on the
penguin joke.
spot here.
No, rubbish.
No, you lost me.
Okay. So is it time for a...
Recap, cap.
That it is. First up was the Christmas wreath.
Yep, for your dogs.
Then we had the jingle bells.
Jingles all the way.
Then we had Santa.
The man himself, old Saint Nick.
Then we had a little candle.
Yep.
And then finally, little
The
penguin.
Christmas penguin.
So now we move on to the next round.
Okay. Well, people should be possibly getting lines by about now. They're getting close.
First up is Little Mittens.
Mittens. Blue little mittens. I did think they were some sort of like reindeer antlers at first, but then I saw it said mittens underneath.
Well, if you tell them upside down.
Now it says Mittens. Mittens. Would you like another Christmas fact?
Yeah, sure.
So this is number 5. Saint Nicholas was more generous than jolly. The original Santa Claus was actually Saint Nicholas, a Christian bishop in the 4th century. He didn't wear a red suit, so that's the one that's famous today. But he did give all his inheritance to the poor and needy. In Dutch, his name is Sinterklaas, which later morphed into Santa Claus. There you go.
Ah.
So he was a saint that gave all his money away. Nice guy.
Very thoughtful of him. Christmas mittens. Next up is reindeer.
Reindeer. What's the weather like? It's reindeer.
I actually was about to throw that in there.
Where?
Never mind. We had to throw a Christmas joke in there at some point.
Have you got a red nose, that one?
No idea.
No idea. I don't bunch.
Let's see. Actually, you are right.
Oh,
Does have a red nose.
like a joke. What do you call a reindeer with no eyes? I've no idea. What do you call a reindeer with no eyes and no nose? I've still no idea.
Uh, Next up is ornament.
An ornament for your Christmas trees. Nice bauble.
But it's not just baubles that are classed as an ornament.
No, but that's a bauble on the picture.
But it is a bauble. Do you think anything you put on a tree is classed as an ornament?
Yeah, are you decorating the tree with it? I'm saying that tinsel, would you class tinsel as an ornament? Or lights? Maybe not.
I don't know. Anyway, Christmas ornament. Next up is a rummage in the sack.
So Santa's sack. Big red sack full of presents. So we'll do another fact in here. So this is fact number 6. Coca-Cola played a part in Santa's image. Santa wasn't always the jolly man in red. Older depictions of Santa from the early 1900s depicted him more sternly, and there was a standardised look for his appearance. The classic image of the happy man, plump, in a Santa hat, in red, we all know today, came from Coca-Cola ads in 1931, illustrated by Sundblom, Hamden Sundblom. So he depicted Santa in red as a jolly man with a hat, opening a bottle of Coca-Cola. So that's why Santa is Coca-Cola red.
Well, thanks to Coca-Cola.
I'm sure they're saying you're welcome.
And now the final one of this round is a snowflake.
Classic snowflake. Do you reckon we'll get snow this year? No.
The way it is nowadays.
Do you know, I was looking the other day, do you know it's officially classed as a white Christmas if there is snow seen falling at any one of the 31 weather stations in the UK? Then they officially class it as a white Christmas. All it takes is a few flecks of snow. Anyway, is it time for a...
Recap.
There it is. First up, mittens.
Mittens for kittens.
Then we have reindeer.
Yep. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Then we had a little ornament.
We did.
Then we had the old rummage in the sack.
Santa's sack.
And finally, a snowflake.
A snowflake. Does that take us into round 4?
From yes,
Round 4.
that it does.
So people should definitely be starting to think about lines now.
First up is a stocking.
Stocking, which brings us nicely to fact number 7. Hanging stockings started by accident. The historic St. Nicholas heard about the plight of a local man who did not have enough dowry money to marry off his 3 daughters. So dowry is when you want to sell off your daughter, basically. You have to give someone money to marry her. It's an old tradition, but archaic. The generous St. Nicholas tossed some money down the chimney that landed in the lady's stockings that were drying by the fire. After that, the tradition stuck.
Ah.
So that was St. Nicholas giving some money to women to be sold. To be married. A bizarre tradition, but yeah, there we go.
Yeah. strange times.
Yep.
Next up is a scarf.
Oh, the Christmas scarf. The jolly white and red one.
A scarf. Next up is I bring a gift to you.
Oh, you didn't have to, Mark. Thank you. What I've always wanted. A box with a bow on it.
It's not the gift itself, it's what's inside that counts.
Not. An empty box.
Oh, how do you know that?
I don't.
Do you wanna open it?
No, I'll save it for Christmas.
Oh, okay then. Next up is lights.
Ooh, Christmas flashy lights. They're proper old-style ones then. Nowadays they're like little LEDs. But we'll do fact number 8 now. Rudolph was a marketing ploy. Dun, dun, dun. The beloved reindeer was created by a copywriter for Montgomery Ward department store in 1939. He wrote Rudolph into a children's story that could be given out to promote the store. It was a huge hit, with more than 2.4 million copies distributed in its first year. In 1949, Gene Autry recorded the famous song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And in 1964 came the movie featuring the island of misfit toys. There you go. I don't think I've ever seen the film Rudolph.
I don't think I have either. Now moving on to the final one of this round is Holly.
Holly jolly holly. With some berries on for the birds. So does that take us nicely round to a...
Recap, cap.
It does. First up was a stocking.
Yep. And to give you some money in so you can sell your women off.
Or an orange.
True. Yeah, I'll do like a orange or a clementine at Christmas.
Next up, a scarf.
Some stockings.
Then we have a gift for you
Oh, thank you.
to open anytime you want.
Okay.
Then we had Christmas
Christmas
light. And then finally, holly.
A holly. Yay. So this should take us into our final 5. Now you should have had a line by now, at least one, I would have thought. And by the end of this round, everyone will be winners.
First up is actual jingle bells.
Actual jingle bells. Jingles all the way. So we'll do our fact number 9 here, I think. The 8 tiny reindeer have had lots of names. Rudolph was almost named Rollo or Reinald, and his crew also had lots of other names. They've previously been called Flossie, Glossy, Racer, Pacer, Scratcher, Feckless, Ready, Steady and Fireball, to name a few. Well, I suppose over the years Santa's probably had a few different reindeers.
I suppose so. They don't make a noise.
They're jingling them bells.
Next up, candy cane.
Candy cane. Pretty disgusting if you ask me.
Is it?
Candy canes, yeah, I don't like. Eva loves them.
I like them.
She likes sucking them into a point, so she makes like a dagger. Things that children do. Yeah, not that one year we had loads of candy canes left over and we gave them out at Halloween. So many kids were dead excited as well. Loved them. Not for me though.
Next up, Santa hat.
Ah, the Santa hat. Classic Christmas adornment.
Which you can get all different kinds.
You can. Some with elf ears, some without. Some with beards attached.
And even specialised ones.
What you do in your own time, Mark? That's weird.
Oh, hold on,
With
what?
your specialised Christmas hat.
What?
Go on, move on.
Oh, okay, moving on. It's a Santa hat. And next up is a tree.
It's a tree, the Christmas tree. Right, and we'll do our, I think this will be our last fact. Number 10. Christmas wreaths are religious symbols. The custom of bringing evergreens into the home began in the 16th century among Northern and Eastern Europeans, primarily Germans, as it means the cleaning up to the as a means of cleaning up the Christmas tree, making it more uniform. Instead of throwing out the cut-off greens, people wove accesses into them, well, like different things. Yeah, so basically they tied up the branches of the tree, make them into nice wreaths and add things to them. There you go. Apparently the circle shape represents eternal life as well.
And the final one of this bingo is your buddy, the elf.
Buddy elf. Elf on the shelf. Time for a... Did it say that now?
Recap,
I think it said it.
A delayed recap. First up was the actual Jingle Bells. Still don't make a noise.
They're not going to jingle the cardboard.
Then we had the candy cane. And we had the Santa hat. Then the Christmas tree.
And the last one.
Is your buddy, the elf.
Yeah, so everyone should have a full house now. So well done, everybody. I hope you got your lines pretty early on. And thank you for joining us for this Christmas bingo. I said we're going to record another one after this and we'll put that out over the Christmassy time. So have a good Christmas, everybody.
Yes, you too.
Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta for now, and Merry Christmas to you all.